Oh man, he's really beating the hell out of that guy. Nice. So that's what you consider like the very first kill of the movie. The very first kill of the movie is probably that robot. But I think there's like two people in the beginning, but it's very vague if they get killed or not, you know? They sort of just like blood splatters on the screen. I guess I'll count that next time, all right? I just wanted to do a live one real quick. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Brian Slasher and Suits. What's going on, dudes? Willy's Wonderworld. Because it's sort of like Nicolas Cage is on this whole like streak of horror movie classics pretty much for right now. He's done what Mandy, Color Out of Space, now Willy's Wonderworld. I think he's probably going to be making 4 or 5 of these like crazy horror movies a year or something like that. Even the pandemic hasn't slowed him down. I think he's still making a couple of new horror movies right now. So, all right, thanks for saying something, Jaded and Impulse and everything. Is it more like Five Nights at Freddy's? Yeah, pretty much. But they never made a movie about Five Nights at Freddy's, right? So, yeah. All right, so let's get back to these kills. And it is weird how he never talks in the whole movie. Because Nick Cage, I don't know, man. You have Nick Cage, but you just have him looking like Nick Cage. You don't have him actually doing anything Nick Cage like, besides being crazy. Like, how do you know that Nick Cage is actually crazy if you don't even have him saying anything? But all right, let's get back to it. Oh. I see every time he kills one of those things, it's almost like black goo, tar stuff falls out of them. I guess it's almost like Evil Dead. Evil Dead, they almost had like black oil goo instead of like blood. I guess that's supposed to be like evil plasma oil stuff.
Shout now, 6 little chickens. Here comes the weasel. 6 little chickens running out of time. Whoops. 5 little chickens at the end of the line.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like a birthday party, like Chuck E. Cheese's. Oh man! All right, so basically it's Nick Cage is in there, but then they have like this whole subplot with these like teenagers that are in there. So yeah, they get chopped up a bit. And I don't know how a big old like Roman Roman person that big old robot's probably like 300 pounds, man, is sneaking up on you, man. You need more peripherals. And they knew the place was like haunted or something anyway. So I don't know. And then the fourth guy, he gets thrown into that like ball pit stuff, but like I don't know, the ball pits come to life or something. Like how many? It's supposed to be they're all serial killers, and all of them have their own personality, but like they're all like took the form, like sort of like Chucky. They're all a bunch of Chuckies. Chucky sort of like transferred his body from a serial killer into like a doll, but all these serial killers transferred their souls into these animatronic robots. But they don't seem that strong and everything. I mean, Nick Cage whoops all their ass. I don't know why these like teenagers can't whoop their ass either. See, look, Nick Cage handled this dude. And look, that's almost like a bladed sword. Like, why do you give a bladed sword to a dummy, right? Ain't that supposed to be like a prop sword? But it's supposed to be like, I think over here, like we had like Bullwinkles and everything too. So it's supposed to be like a birthday thing. But I don't know. Maybe they gave them real swords because they're just sick. Hey, what's going on, Savine, Jason? I'm back from hell. Oh, well, that's very cool, dude, because you got everybody worried for a bit. You haven't made a movie in about 12 years, dude. This right now marked the anniversary of the Friday the 13th, 2009. Wait, it's been 12 years, whatever. It's been 12 years since the last Friday the 13th movie. Does this seem that long ago? It's like, man, if you had a baby the day the Friday the 13th movie came out, you would have a 12-year-old now. So you need to get back at work, Jason, and make some movies to stop having these lawsuit cases.
Bobby, that thing just moved.
Where the fuck did it go?
Oh, nice. That's actually one of the coolest kills of one of the robots. So, like, you open up his jaw, and take, like, the gizzards out.
No, live. It's gonna be okay. Okay, we're gonna make a deal, and...
Ooh. That's pretty cool. So it could do, like, a tongue thing and come out and strangle you, or just sort of snaps your neck. But I like neck snaps, dude. Neck snaps are like the laziest sort of kill. Or if you're going to neck snap somebody, have a neck snap where like the bones popping out or something. They seem to cut some corners in this movie, and just some of it's very noticeable. Like, dude, did you waste all your budget on getting Nick Cage here? Hey, what's up, video boy? Nice to have you here. So Willy's Wonderland. Hell yeah, is sex killed? Yeah, that's pretty true. I know, man, they couldn't wait to have sex anywhere else, and they knew how dangerous that place was, but they went fuck it. Like, they knew about the whole back history and they wanted to burn that place down, but they figured to have sex inside that place and inside the happy fun room. Like, cool movie. Hey, man, thanks. I thought it was okay. Like, I would prefer it if it was on some streaming site or something like that. But, or here's the next topic I was trying to bring up. It's like, out of those movies, like Mandy, Color Out of Space, or Willy's Wonderland, was the best one? I don't know, man, because Mandy was pretty cool. Mandy was pretty exciting, and it had a good story to it, but it was more like drug trippy, whatever. And so was Color Out of Space. Color Out of Space, I sort of liked a little bit more than Mandy, but depends what kind of mood you're in to watch it. Like, don't you gotta be in the right like headspace to try to watch Mandy for like the first time. Like, Willy's Wonderland is supposed to be more accessible. Like, you're supposed to watch it probably at any time. It's supposed to be almost like a slasher film, but I don't know if they really pulled off the landing. Hey, I heard there was another Jason here. Oh yeah, there was, dude. Like you said, part 6 Jason was kicking it around here. He also showed up for Michael Myers versus Jason. So, yeah, different Jasons. But Savini Jason, you're only the Jason from the video game. You ain't the Jason and everything else, right? So, yeah. All right, so let's get back to some of these kills. So there you go. The animatronic robots, I think they count as people because like, will you count Chucky's death? Because it's a robot and it shouldn't count, but it's a person inside that robot, like a soul. If the thing has a soul, I think it should count. Hey, this movie is better than Banana Split. Oh yeah, Banana Split was almost like the same deal too. Like, everyone says that Five Nights at Freddy and everything, but it's almost a little bit different. Or someone mentioned earlier, it's not even like the same. Like, no, Willy's Wonderland, it's its own thing. And the writer said he didn't even know what Friday Night Freddy was until the trailer came out. I doubt that. I don't know. Maybe that's the writer trying to cover his own ass, because if this movie picks up and does a lot box office, believe me, there'll be a lawsuit. Everybody sues about everything. Savini J said they're still fighting over who gets to make more movies with you in the future. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Nice. That's probably the best kill in the movie, dude. That cop right there. Cause I don't know, it's very Stephen King-ish, like someone you think's coming through to save the day. But she also came through like she knew about like what happened in Willy's Wonderworld, and she didn't really want to do anything about it. But it's a nice, cool cut in half kill. Oh, brutal. Yeah, the robot deaths are definitely worth it too. Yeah, poor Willy. Black goo full of, the black goo Willy. Or Willy's the weasel, right? Willy's like the main one. I don't know. I just finished watching this too. Hey, Slasher, there's a fan film of Friday Night at Freddy's, but it's like Michael Myers fan films because there's a sex in the beginning. Oh, nice. That's what you gotta do. I don't know. Like, is Friday Night at Freddy's almost like a slasher movie onto itself, or this is like a different sort of genre onto itself? Like, it's fantasy horror mixed with like kid movies sort of stuff, like they've always tried to mix the two genres together. I think like a good kid movie that's trying to mix together with horror elements, and they do it really well, is probably Gremlins. Probably Gremlins is the best example for something like that. But this didn't quite go the kid route. They're trying to mix it with like a slasher movie with some of that, but I don't know if they really like stuck the landing all too well. Yeah, the whole town sacrificed the people reminds me of the cult of Halloween 6. Yeah, did the whole town know? They knew about Michael Myers then, and this whole town knew about this Willy's at Wonderworld plays, except for Nick Cage. Like, they set him up. Like, they just, spiked his tires and said, go in there. And I guess you sacrifice somebody every so often to that place. And then they know, like, okay, I guess it's full for a while. But Nick Cage actually sort of cleaned it up too. So if you cleaned it up that good, like maybe you sort of defeated the curse, right? So if you cleaned it up all too well, it defeated it, and no more serial killer bad guys there. Hey, Wolverine, what's up? Sorry I'm late. I was busy working on a kill count for the entire James Bond franchise. Oh, very cool. I think because it's like you have enough time before that and the No Time to Die. And I guess No Time to Die is coming out in October, but they said that could fuck up with the whole Halloween Kills release date, because Halloween Kills doesn't want to compete with No Time to Die. I don't know, man. Maybe some of these movies just got taken on the chin. Like, all right, man, Halloween Kills, release that on demand and see how good it does. And dude, if they said $30 or read it for $20, I'll probably read it like 2 or 3 times. If you put that shit out now, I'm tired of waiting on it, dude. That's the whole thing. What got me into the YouTube game in the first place. Yeah, I just finished watching Willy's Wonderland too. Oh, very cool. It's a all right sort of popcornish sort of movie. I don't mind it. I'm gonna do a review later. Then I'm gonna do a kill count. Man, everyone's trying to get into this kill count game. But yeah, definitely Pugs. I'll check that out. We should collab together someday too on something. There's a lot of these like kill counts out there about it now. Because you know what? I was also, when I was first doing kill counts, I was like, let me do a kill count for new release movies, because not everyone has like the footage yet. And, like they give away most of the movie in the trailers. So I cut together the trailers for kill counts. But now everyone, some people clicked on it and got really upset about it. But nah, I don't know. I still like doing it. But do a review on a kill count, dude. I'll check that out. The sequel, Nick Cage versus me. Oh, shit. I would love a Friday the 13th movie with Nick Cage in it. But it's definitely got to do something different. Like, Nick Cage would probably be more the focus rather than Jason. Because I think the only reason Jason's in a movie and he's not the focus if it's like Jason versus Freddy. because they almost had like equal billing, but or Freddy came first in the billing, so it's almost like the first person's the champ. But Jason's actually more of the champ now because Freddy's fallen off, man. Freddy hasn't had anything for a while. At least Jason had a video game. So basically, we haven't had a Nightmare on Elm Street anything for over like 12 years. But, you know, Friday the 13th, the game, that's still out there. Oh, fuck me.
Thanks for visiting Willy's Wonderland. Hope you had a fantabulous time.
Oh, man. Oh, I hate that. That effect looks so cheap, didn't it? Like, could they not afford to blow up a car? That looked like an app on your phone. Right? I don't know. To me, it doesn't sell me on it. Like, I don't know. It looks like, hey, blow your car up app on the phone or something like that.
Fantabulous time.
Ooh.
Birthday time.
So 17 kills, right? I guess I came up with that same. But, you know, I think 19's the more appropriate number because I think 2 people died in the very beginning and this one didn't. I'll make sure to count it in my full Dope. So Nick Cage all of a sudden just starts killing these robots, dude. But the robot came aggressive at him, right? So I don't know. You have no choice but to defend yourself against one of those robots. Yeah, my favorite scene was when Bob and Kathy are banging and the Artie the Gator come and Kathy's like, he's watching. Bob said, okay, then let him give him a show. That's very much like slasher movie stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's get to that part then.
The weasel. 6 little chickens. Holy fuck.
All
5
right.
little chickens at the end of the line.
Oh yeah. I don't know if that's my favorite kill, but that's a really good one. And was this like you throw into the ball pit or oh yeah, there you go. You see a bunch of people eating this fool at the same time. Yeah. It's very cool seeing Nick Cage versus like everybody. Like I don't know why like he's suddenly choosing all these roles that have him versus like all these horror movie things. Like in Mandy, he fought so many people, dude, and now he's fighting all these like robots. But I never felt like Nicolas Cage was that much in danger too. He seemed like just John Wick around all these like robots and everything. So I don't know. They could have gave it like more suspense, or I don't think he was even afraid of these
Bobby, that thing
dudes.
just moved.
Oh, there's your favorite kill. That was a nice blood splatter too. That was like the point of it. And I was wondering, is she gonna take off her top? But I don't know. Maybe sometimes you don't do something like that because they think they'll show it on TV. I don't think this will. This probably goes straight to. This is like the best version of a sci-fi movie for reals. It's not going to be like. I don't think you'll ever see it on TNT or anything. Hey, what's up, Tinzan? You know, the Artie the Gator looking at the sex reminds me when Michael saw the 2 teenagers having sex in the bed in Halloween. Yeah, pretty much. But let's see. He's not related to any of them, I think, right? He's just a serial killer catching these 2 people. And yeah, but I could see the comparisons. Nice. And that was sort of weird because his blood came out a bit dark. Nice. Whoa, Pug, your estimate is 38 to 41. Oh, you're just like doing it over under. Oh, yeah. Well, if you count the other people, like they said they killed some other people in the past and they showed a bunch of different bodies. No, I didn't. I didn't count that. It's just showing the bodies real quick. So, but they sort of don't die because they're also transferred into like these robot things. So it's almost like, do you count, like if you watch Child's Play, do you count the death when Chucky first dies in the very beginning, or Charles dies, but he's not really dead because he just transfers his soul to another body? So do you count the death after that body dies? Because basically all these are serial killers transferred to these robots. So after the robot dies, you can count them. But yeah, so I think it's a pretty good estimate. I think probably 19, right? Other people are saying like, I think there's so much more than just 17. That's the flashback kills, the cult sacrifices, so many good stuff. Yeah, I concur.
Chris.
Live.
But I think you count them
We're gonna make a
after
deal.
they die as a robot. Because you can't die 2 times. Oh, right there. So, yeah, then that thing killed the cop. Best cop death right here. Oh! I felt like some of the fight scenes were a little bit lacking, right? Like there was no suspense. It just seems like Nick Cage just whooped their ass the whole time. You never got the feeling like, ooh, Nick Cage is in danger a bit, because he actually just killed these things and went back to playing pinball and drinking like Monster Energy drink or something like that. He seemed to get a lot done in like one shift too. He like cleaned the whole place up. Yeah, sure. Do that, Wolverine. That'd be very cool. I made a version of this kill count, but it's unlisted. Yeah. Because I actually try to find the best like kill scenes and put together. Because, it's not even on Blu-ray or anything. It's not like you could rip it to any certain place. But yeah, it's very cool. Everyone's in the kill count game now. I thought it was one of the only ones. I'm not even like top 3 no more. It's Deadbeat, Carnage Counts, but Carnage Counts got sort of like kicked off, but she started up like a new channel. So I don't know. There's other ones, but I like doing it. I just count the kills I see. Okay. Like this kill. I think it's just awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of like pretty okay kills. I think his best kill, the robot, was probably like that foot stomp scene. Like that urinal stomp, like put your mouth on the urinal. Bah! Here, let's get to that one. There. That's probably like the best robot kill.
6 little chickens. Here comes.
Yeah, this one. Why would you think you're friends? Nice.
Watch out now.
So that's the best like robot death. Not counting.
Watch.
Then again, it's pretty much a weaker version of Mandy. Yeah, pretty much. Like Mandy is actually, you have to like, I think you could watch Willy's Wonder World at like any time of the day or whatever. Mandy, you have to get ready. Like I'm gonna see some weird shit. Like this is weird, but it's not as like trippy weird as Even Color Out of Space was either. Killed them, no problem. Yeah, it seemed like he was like Ash Williams or something like that. Sort of like he was like made to kill these robots. There are a lot of Carnage Counts that are inspired by, well, Carnage Counts. Yeah. Yeah, Carnage Counts is awesome channel, man. Yeah, support her and support her on Patreon. Go to my Patreon too, dude. I'll promise I'll come out with some more content. Oh, like me. Yeah, Gus the Gorilla said, stop looking at me. Yeah. Yeah, the gorilla. Yeah, it's like the robot spoke more than Nick Cage in this movie. How does that make any sense? And why I don't know why it was such a choice. Like, dude, you have Nick Cage. He's basically your title performer, and he doesn't say one thing the whole movie. It's sort of like Michael Myers ish. Like, say something, dude. Hey, remember when Siren said, fuck the fatty kids? Reminds me of Pennywise said, kiss my ass, fat boy. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. Sarah, where'd she say that? Savini Jason? Oh, I don't know. I just sort of watched this movie right now. What can I buy this on? I think for right now it's on iTunes and rentals. You can't and Amazon Prime and all these other anywhere you can rent it, but I don't think it's available to buy yet. Oh, I now see the sequel, Nick Cage versus Ash. Dude, that would be sick. Who's the best sort of hero thing? I still say Ash, man, because Nick Cage was just in this one movie. But if you put an algorithm like of all these Nick Cages, like the Rock Nick Cage, all of them like molded into one, you also get like Ghost Rider and everything. Yeah, I would pay to see that, right? And they're both two good guys, Jason, right? Like Nick Cage versus Ash, they're two good guys. So why would they face each other? But maybe like if you watch like Ash versus Evil Dead, he was like evil or pretending to be evil for a bit. I don't know. He could be possessed. Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. It's on Vudu. It's on most things where you rent movies on.
Out now, 6 little chickens. Here comes the weasel. 6 little chickens running out of time. Whoops. 5 little chickens at the end of the line.
So that's the whole thing of Willy was to distract them, right? Oh, brutal.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, so that lady really got like a lot of good kills in this too. Here, let's go to the end. So did she blow herself up, the angel girl? Yeah, Willie Sword deserved a better death than that.
Oh, fuck me.
Thanks for visiting Willy's Wonderland. Hope you had a fantabulous time.
I just don't like that car death. That's all.
Birthday time. It's your
See, 17 kills in total. That's what that guy got. So I think you missed like 2 in the beginning, but it's good. Good enough.
fuck me.
Thanks
And why
for
would she
visiting
blow
Willy's
herself up?
Wonderland. Hope you had a fantabulous time.
And they were too still for me. Like, I just don't like that shot. It just sort of takes me out of it, that shot. Like, dude, they could blow up a real car. It didn't seem to me like they blew up at all. And it happened way too quick, too. I think your gas tank eventually, like, gets fired up. It doesn't blow up that immediate. Hey, my favorite kill was probably the sword kill. Least favorite? Don't know. Yeah, I think my least favorite's this one right here. The car blowing up. That gets the I don't know, the worst one. Here, let's see. Let's just go through all the kills and say which one's the worst, which one's the best. So that is pretty bad. I don't know. I don't like this one.
A fantabulous
Like, you
time.
could have done anything. Have them scream real quick, like, no! Like, it happened so immediate. Like, really? Did they have dynamite in there? I don't even think a car bomb goes off that quick. Remember Casino with Robert De Niro and how he even got out of his own car that was blowing up? Dude, just lighting the gas tank's not gonna cause it to catch on fire that quick. I know, like, fire catches on gasoline pretty quick, but not that immediate. She lived because she just fell back. Yeah, that's a thing. I think they even, if you slow it down, you might
And
see like a
Terayle is
splatter.
flying.
Yeah, she sort of like just flew back, so she could be alive, right? And she might just like hunt down Nick Cage in the end. I just don't like it how quick it was. It's so dumb. Like if Martin Scorsese took over direction for a moment. Yeah, but Martin Scorsese's good. He would have done it much better. How much to rent? I believe it's $20 everywhere, or get it on free on something. But you know what? I don't know if I can recommend you doing that and renting it. It could be, you know, if you're on a budget, try to do one of those torrent sites or something. Or once it goes down to like $6 to rent, I think I would recommend it for like a $6 rental. I don't know if you would go all out on $20, because it's sort of like, what's the difference of like right now, like if you go to the drive-in right now, it would probably be like $10 a ticket, $20 anyway, but you have an evening out and everything. I don't know about renting a movie like this for 20. I would say 6. I'm down for $6 on this. Like Halloween Kills or Candyman, when that comes out, yes, I will drop 20. No, yeah, real quick, I'll drop a 20 for that one. Except for the one thing, Casino was a good movie with good explosions. This explosion in the movie was dumb. Yes, it's like, why did they have such a bad explosion here? It looks like you use Snapchat or something. Yeah, I think that's the worst kill. Like this one, this is like, this guy's like getting away from everybody, and then Nick Cage catches him. That's a
Birthday time.
all right. Let's go to the best one. Here, let me put a banner for that one too. All right, so the best kill, I would say it's this one right here. Best kill. Right? Or that's the best kill of a human that they had in there, because the other ones, they just sort of like the alligator bit somebody. At least this was like a nice like chopped in half kill. I appreciate that. Nice. Because even some of the gore was just a sword through you, but you didn't really see anything. Like, I don't know. Savini, you should have came through and did some more like gore effects. They were trying to stick with some practical effects, but sometimes they just didn't come through with it. You know who the fairy girl reminds me of? The animatronic chicken from Five Nights at Freddy's, because everyone's yeah. Well, she is the sexiest one out of all of them. I would add. And some of these just had like neck snaps for the kills for the robots. So right here, the best kill. Prove me wrong. Tell me another kill that was better than that. And the best kill of a robot was probably the gator, right? No, the gorilla. This one. That's the best kill of one of the robots. I'll say that is the best kill of one of the robot creatures, right? It's pretty hard to find the best kill in this movie. There are too many good ones. Yeah, or a lot of them are on the same level. Like, can you tell the difference between a sword through a person? Like, that guy dying and that guy's blood going all over that girl in her bra was just sexy, I guess. So maybe that could be like one of the better ones. But I think like the gore effect of just the woman getting shot from like diagonally.
Bobby, that thing just moved.
Where the fuck did it go?
Nice. All right, that's probably one of the better kills in it. Oh yeah, breaking the jaw and getting that thing out of there. So what? That's like their heart. That's where they keep like the brains.
Oh, Chris.
No, live. It's gonna be okay. Okay, we're gonna make a deal, and...
I'd have to say that's probably like the best gore kill of the movie, but I don't know because there's like two ways to count like kills in this movie. It's either the robots or the people, and I don't know, man. I'm a little disappointed about this movie, but that's what I heard. I had my expectations really low. Like we watched a movie and they didn't really think highly of it either. So I don't know. Or they like Saint Maud, and then I watch Saint Maud, and I go, I don't get this too much either. Not many of them are kills of the year, but we're only in February. We're just getting started. Yeah, that's true. But when you consider his other movies like Mandy and Color Out of Space, and now Willy's Wonderland, probably Mandy and Color Out of Space had like better stuff going on in it. Or even like Nick Cage wasn't like the main focus. Well, he was the main focus out of Mandy, but Color Out of Space, you saw like Tommy Chong and everything. You're like, oh, that's cool. I want to see where this goes for that character. But yep, I don't know. All right, so everyone's coming out with a kill count for this movie too. I figured this movie would do good in that respect. So I was like, dude, I need like new movies to come out for new kill counts and stuff. Cause I even put up some kill counts that it's like a tree falling in the forest and no one knows about it if no one hears it or something like that. I did a Pulp Fiction kill count. No one cares. But yeah, there's like I'm trying to like reach out. Let's do some other kill counts for new recent movies. But now we're finally getting some more recent movies with some good kills in it. But should be picking up, man. We got vaccinations out there. There should be more new movies coming out. Or I'll do something like Candyman, right? No one's done Candyman in a bit. Or I don't care, man. Dead Meat might do it too. I don't know. Just figure out which ones to get on next. Yeah, Willy deserved a better death, right?
Oh, fuck me.
Thanks for visiting Willy's Wonderland. Hope you had a fantabulous time.
I don't know. It's funny and stupid. Or you know what really had some good kills in it too? That's like animatronics like this. It seemed like Psycho Goreman was a really good movie that deserves probably like a better kill count or something. But I don't know. Sort of like Buried, or it's coming out on Shudder later. Maybe when it actually comes out on Shudder, we could do like a watch along or something like that. But yeah. And this guy, I guess he was supposed to be like a Mexican serial killer or something like that. That's why the car ran him over. I mean, it ran him over and he goes, "Oi!" So, yeah, those are the kills for Willy's Wonderland. Let me know what you thought about it. Yeah, 17 kills in total. Or everyone's coming out with kill counts for this, so this is somebody else's kill count. I want to do my own, but I'm trying to brainstorm and try to come up with some different ideas for what to put in it. Or I might just leave it at that. Nice. That's my favorite. So he was just running distraction for this guy to come up behind him. Nice. Yeah, I kind of agree. Although the decapitation was a nice touch to really that's satisfying. Yeah, because it's Willy's Wonderland, and what really happened to Willy? He just got beat up a bit. I don't know. It could have been a lot better. It had potential, but didn't follow through on it. Yeah, see, Willy just got beaten up with the bat for a bit. I don't know what to think about that.
Oh, fuck me.
Thanks for visiting.
And those are the
Willy's
two guys that
Wonderland. Hope you had a
supposedly,
fantabulous time.
were supposed to be like the handlers, or they owned the business for it. So who knows? So now it's got to be under new management. And they even said, hey, maybe we'll open this up for reals and put like a mechanical bull and everything in it. So I don't know. They're like already sort of setting up a sequel, even though I don't know, maybe it deserves a sequel or not. Who knows? I know Nick Cage will probably come back, right? Like, I don't think it's so like impossible to get Nick Cage back. Maybe that's why, like, let's get like a Nick Cage, because we already know, like, he already will say yes. Like, I don't think Nick Cage says no to anything. Yeah, give the main villain of the movie a more satisfying death than just a beatdown. Maybe a Dr. Satan style, like, head stomp or something. Yes, that's right, Wolverine. Give him something. Like, he just got beat up. Like, everybody else had a better death than your main villain, like Willy. Willy's supposed to be like the main one, and he just got beaten up a bit, and it wasn't deserved a bit. I thought this guy didn't know how to direct action that much. Like, there was no suspense in any of the action scenes or anything. I don't know. Some people like this movie a lot, and I just go, I'm pretty much like lukewarm on it. That's what. Yeah, not many of the kills are best of the year, but yeah, dude, but it was such a slow year, 2020. Probably the slowest horror movie month or horror movie year on record, because everything got fucking delayed. So 2021 should be like jam-packed. We should get Candyman and Quiet Place 2 and all this other stuff that was supposed to go on but didn't. Or maybe cover some of those in the future too. But there's a couple of good like kill counts to get to. I put that in a poll on YouTube, and everyone said Willy's Wonderland, but there was some good kills in the other movies too, man. There was some good kills, and what else did I say? Saint Maud had like one good kill. I would say that, but it's sort of like that A24 weird movie, and Promising Young Women. It's more of like a conversational piece, that movie, and I don't know. I saw like Cody Leach. He spent like an hour and a half talking about it, so that, I don't know. That's pretty cool, I guess. It's good, enough good stuff to talk about. Yeah, he did not get a good kill, dude. Willy deserved a little bit better. Or it's like, dude, bring up your villain to be like more of a bigger deal.
Kitchen gun.
Birthday time. It's your
Like, the concept was so good for this movie, but it just didn't like deliver.
Brilliant. Hope you had a fantabulous time.
I guess those two guys were supposed to be that. They were supposed to be that evil that they locked that dude in there, but right, they just sort of gave him back his car and went, "That's a tough guy. All right, done here." So it was pretty cool that they got killed, but give me a better kill for those guys. They died in sort of like a CGI car explosion sort of way. They sort of deserve like better, like explosions in a sort of a horror movie is sort of weak, dude. Like I even when they blew up the car, like Bride of Chucky, they blew up the cop in it. It's like explosions and a sort of you're going for a slasher movie sort of thing, and the best slasher movie sort of kill you got was just the officer being cut in half. So, and other people got eaten and everything, but I think a really good slasher movie has like very good like variety in the different sort of type of kills and type of gore you do choose the show. Like Freaky was probably like the best slasher movie all year because, dude, you had someone get sawed in half. You had somebody what else? A hook in their eye. You had a bunch of good stuff in it. Like this, I don't know. It sort of let me down. Come on, they could have done Willie a better death. Come on, even Michael Jackson had better deaths. Yeah, that's the point, man. They didn't do anything with him. I think there must have been a deleted scene or something because they did not treat Willie that great. He just beat him up. Oh, let me get that banner out of here too. See, that's all Willie gets. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, if I was a more well-known person enough to star in a sequel to this fun mess, I would probably come up with some better kills. Right, Wolverine? Come on, man. They could have done anything rather than what they did. Like, I don't know, they had the kills set up, but they didn't really follow through on some of them. Like even the kids getting killed, like they set it up like I don't know. Sometimes I think some horror movies are done by people who don't even enjoy horror movies, right? There's one thing I don't like. The one killer's supposed to be sexy. Yeah, you think so? You think she's supposed to be sexy? She's just like a
Thanks for
female.
visiting Willy's Wonderland. Hope you had a fantabulous time.
Yeah, and I thought like Nick Cage sort of killed her by when he was like handcuffed, and he was handcuffed, and you're like, oh, is Nick Cage going to be in trouble? But no, it wasn't no trouble. He sort of just handled them like he was killing these things forever. I don't know. I didn't get it. Yeah, but they should have came up with some better kills in this. I don't know. I don't know what to expect either because some of these movies they get really highly regarded and people are like, yeah, very cool. But then sometimes it's just when you see it, you just go, oh man. And that's what sort of happens with Willy's Wonderland. All right, thanks everybody. I think we covered like the best and worst kills.
Kitchen gun.
Birthday time. It's your birthday, and we want you to have fun. It's
There were a few more, but they were flashbacks. Oh yeah, well, I guess he said it all, dude. So if you don't count flashbacks, I don't know. I think you do sort of count flashbacks and different like stuff, even though like sometimes the flashback scenes go on for a while and are you introducing a character then killing them off so it does count? I don't know why you wouldn't count that. But I'd say the flashback scenes where you count all the serial killers, that doesn't count because they sort of didn't die. They just sort of like shifted bodies. So they're not like your soul is still sort of alive. So count it when their soul dies after right, their robot death. So because you can't count somebody like two times. That's my point. So he did acknowledge it. Yep. So he does acknowledge that the flashback deaths, he doesn't count them. So I don't know. I sort of concur with that. I need to come up with mine. Love you a lot. Hey, thanks, Andrew. Some kill counts are coming in very slow. That's why I was like, let me try to do some like live kill count sort of things, and I can break it down better. And yeah, let's see what I can come up with this. But I also wanted to do one for Promising Young Woman, because that had a pretty cool little kill. There, at least that had a pretty good kill of like a surprising ending and everything. You haven't seen it already. The sequel, Nick Cage is driving, he stops in Texas. Oh shit, that would be great. See, this is more interesting, like the movie they could have made. You know what I'm talking about? You could fantasy make like any of these movies a little bit better than this movie was. I think more people were excited more about the premise of this, like Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. Or like to me, I think Itchy and Scratchy Land from The Simpsons, right? Like the robots go crazy and it's like a big amusement park. But this was like a Chuck E. Cheese, and you go like, why is it so dirty? And they had this whole little like crazy backstory. This is supposed to be like a grindhouse sort of like late night, midnight movie, but I don't know, it just didn't pull it off. Like some of them, like Planet Terror, I like more than probably like this. And Mandy's actually good. Like Mandy was swinging for the fences, though. This doesn't swing for the fences. They I think for this movie they were trying just to get a passing grade. You know what I'm talking about? They were just trying to like, let's show the kills, let's have a couple of people get eaten up, and we're done here. So I don't know. They didn't seem to respect it as much. To me, it doesn't seem like they didn't try their hardest. If you get what I'm talking about. But damn, I would love to see him versus Leatherface. I don't think Nick Cage makes all these fucking weird movies. I wouldn't doubt he would jump inside like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre space, right? Like, but and you know what? Leatherface isn't over that either. Like, I'm pretty sure like they still make Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Like Leatherface, that prequel, that was only like it felt like it was not even like 3-4 years ago, and now they're also doing like a new one where he's supposed to be like an old man Leatherface. I'm down with that too, man. So sort of like Nick Cage versus the new incarnation of Leatherface. Throw him in that new movie. I know Nick Cage doesn't give a fuck. Nick Cage would do any movie. He did this movie and he's done a bunch of bullshit movies, but I think he was hitting a good stride lately. So with Mandy and Color Out of Space and he found his niche, like, hey, I'm gonna just do these crazy sort of out of this world sort of horror movies. And he found his niche, but I don't know, man. He didn't quite find it here. But this is like a better movie because of Nick Cage for sure. I'd like to see Red fight against Leatherface. Oh, who's Red? Who's Red? Red Foreman? Red that 70s show? I would like that too. I got an awesome suggestion for a Grindhouse film. Death Proof, directed by the one, the only. Yes. Oh, to do like a kill count on? You know what? I wanted to sort of do like a Quentin Tarantino like week. But then I did Pulp Fiction and no one gave a shit. So maybe I'll just do that and put it on the Patreon and everything for anyone who wants it. Because I was like, dude, Death Proof is such an underrated movie. I love that movie. Like it has all the good like car kills, and I even like the dialogue is really good. I like the whole banter they have. It's very slasher movie to me. You know, like it feels very like a throwback. The score was good. Rose McGowan was good. It has that whole creepy thing about guys like picking up girls who are drunk, and he wasn't really drunk. He was just sort of like the designated driver. It's such a good movie, dude. I remember seeing that in the movie theaters. Like they played that back to back. It was Planet Terror and then Death Proof. But it should have been the other way around. Death Proof should have been like the very first movie because it was the less like grindhouse sort of movie out of that double feature. But that's probably one of the best grindhouse movies ever is probably Death Proof. I like Planet Terror as well, but Death Proof was just on another level. I'll say this: if I see Michael Myers here, I'm gonna make him cry. Oh shit! I don't know. Michael's been coming by sometimes, dude. Because Michael definitely did show up when we were contemplating Jason versus Michael. Because I think people are clamming for that fight. That was one of my best live streams so far. I wanted to recreate that magic. Let me do Freddy versus. I see two big fights that happen all the time. And I also have streams for it. Freddy Krueger versus Pennywise and Jason versus Michael. But now Godzilla's facing King Kong. There's so many verses coming. Oh, Red from Mandy. Oh. Is that Nicolas Cage's character? I'm so bad with names in movies. I'm so bad with names in real life. I need to be introduced to somebody like 4 times for me to remember. Oh, well. Hey, what's up, Isaac? What's going on, dude? Hey, Slasher, for your next live stream, you should play Terror. It has Michael and Jason, Freddy, and all the other killers in the 90s and 80s. I was going to keep on doing that, and I think some new movies came out, and I'm like, maybe I should get back to doing kill counts on new movies because I was trying to do some out of this world stuff, like let's do like Freddy Krueger versus Pennywise and all that, but other people have done the stop motion thing so good. I was like, let me cover that on here, and I don't know, like whatever feels like whatever feels that it's appropriate. I saw this video too, like it's like that, like it's Michael, it's Pennywise, it's Freddy Krueger. They're all facing Slender Man. And I thought that was bullshit because Slender Man's a bullshit sort of character. Like, you need a good movie to fuck with them. Like, I think if you make a shit movie, even though if you're overpowered like Slender Man, like, I don't care. Chucky should be able to beat you because he has better movies. Like, you get top billing Chucky over Slender Man. I don't care what kind of fucking powers you have. Yeah, it's also a collab with Robert Rodriguez, a director of one of my favorite movies, Sin City. I love Robert Rodriguez, dude. Robert Rodriguez does, but he sort of slipped. He did like Spy Kids and I forget what his last movie, but he also did The Faculty. He also did a couple really good ones, man. Like, yeah, Planet Terror is a really good Grindhouse movie, but yeah, Death Proof as well. Like, they don't sell them together no more. I thought they did for a bit, and they had those like bullshit trailers in front of it. Like, that's what this movie was going for. Willy's That Wonderland was trying to go for like that Grindhouse movie, or you know what? You could even say Dust Till Dawn. That's Robert Rodriguez as well, and I think Dust Till Dawn's even better than Sin City, but. Dust Till Dawn's probably one of the best like Grindhouse movies ever, but you see, they weren't even trying to act like it was low budget and shitty. They tried to make like the best movie possible. That's what this movie didn't try to do. I don't know. I wasn't. I haven't heard anything else, but it just seems like when you can't even blow up a car, like you're very cheaply done. Oh, Nick Cage character. Yeah, okay. That's very cool. So his character should face Leatherface. Is that what you suggested? Yeah, I think so. Who was dead here? Oh, are you talking about Willy's Wonderland? All right, we might just go through it again. Hey, what's up, dude? But watch a Scream Marathon, Stabathon. Oh, man. I got to do that one day. I think I already did a watch along with Scream. And then, oh man, any more Scream news? I'm gonna come up with like bullshit theories, and I don't know. Or I like to call thing like Scream kill count theories, and maybe I could like go over the kills and which person killed who, because I always like wondered who killed what in the first one. Because it seemed like Billy and Stu, they were both sort of like athletic sort of dudes, like they could have both pulled them off. Scream 2, you had Mickey and Billy's mom, and you're like, Billy's mom didn't fucking kill nobody. She was like Ghostface, like in name only. She didn't do any work. But yeah, Stabathon, that's very cool. I gotta do that with the channel someday. Skip Scream 3, it's not worth it, trust me. Yeah, everyone. I don't know. I remember seeing that in theaters and didn't work out too good. So yeah, Scream 3, like they could like every Scream movie is pretty good except 3. But I think like even when I bought Scream 3, like I bought like the box set whatever on iTunes and like you can't even go to it in the horror section. It goes like you have to go under comedy. Like they didn't even take themselves that serious at Scream 3. Like, come on, man. Nightmare on Elm Street 1, 2, and 3, they both took themselves like enough seriously out to 3. It seems like by Scream 3, they were exhausted or like they were trying to do like a movie inside of a movie, like Inception, like Dream Inside a Dream, and it just didn't work. But yeah, got like an hour done. Let's go over some of these kills again. And yeah, call it a day. Or hey, Slasher, I have an idea. All the Jigsaw apprentices versus all the ghost faces. Dude, that's pretty good idea. I like that idea. Because all the Jigsaw ones, like they were just using Jigsaw's traps, right? They weren't actually coming up with their own shit, right? I don't know. And you know, Billy and Stu, I'm pulling for the ghost faces. I like the Scream franchise better than the Saw franchise. So that's why I think they should win. This character got the same deaths as Willy. Curb stop on the urinal. Love it.
Now, 6 little chickens, here comes the weasel. 6 little chickens running out of time. Whoops.
Dude, you already know you're in a haunted sort of demon house and you're like watching this guy's show intently. You deserve that machete through your gut,
5
man.
little chickens at the end of the line.
Yeah, you sort of deserve that. You should be like very watching your back in a place like this. And not to have sex either, dude. Like you know how bad this place is. And all those people sort of just fell through the roof. Like they were trapped in there. And it's not like what, they just boarded up the windows. I could break through a window, dude. Get a chair. They sort of just started chilling in there. Like I don't know. There's way better sort of trapped in movies too. Like you know what's a really good movie like that? Haunt. Haunt from like 2 years ago. It's on Shudder. It's a really good sort of like trapped in a sort of a maze thing sort of movie. I did skip Scream 3, but 3 mentioned how Dewey got to use his arm after missing something. I think they said his nerve damage sort of like cleared up or he got like surgery or something. Well, who knows, dude? Maybe he just recovered better by then. But no movies they saw past Saws from 2004. Yeah, but they have another Saw movie coming up right now, so I don't know. They have that Spiral spin off. But all right, that's gonna do it for me, everybody. So best and worst kills was definitely, I would say, chopping in half person was the best kill. Then the worst one was, I don't know, worst one. There's a lot of bad ones too. But all right, thanks everybody. Watch out for more streams coming up in the future. Try to watch Pulp Fiction. Leave a like on that and everything. I'm going to come out with some more kill counts and watch out for more content on the Patreon page too. Hey Slasher, see Michael here. Tell him I'm going to kick his ass. I will, Savi, Jason. Next time I see him, I'll let you know. Bye, Slasher. Hey, all right, man. It's nice having you around, and thanks, dude. And more kill counts coming, more kill count live streams coming at you too. So, all right, take it easy, dudes. Happy Valentine's Day. Later.